Welcome back to another episode of Zippity's Garage. So thanks for tuning in. This is still early on in the channel life, so again, forgive me with the editing and so forth, but that will get better, I promise. So obviously you're new here, so please consider subscribing to the channel and giving this video a thumbs up. If you're into automotive content and just the fun automotive lifestyle, this is what this channel is going to be about. So today I thought I'd focus on one of the modifications that I've done to my 2018 BMW 3 Series. Bought the car back in 2019, and at the time wanted to, break up all the white that's on the car. Wanted to add some color to it, color or lack thereof with regards to black carbon fiber. Really wanted to add some carbon accents to the car. It came with the rear deck spoiler. I added the mirror caps. I added the shark fin cover for the rear antenna on the roof, and while doing that, at one of the vinyl shops that are close by to me, they recommended doing a 4D carbon fiber vinyl wrap. Now, that facility had never used the product before. It was brand new to the market. I was familiar with the 3M product. It's considered, I think they call it the 3D vinyl wrap, more of a matte finish. This 4D, what that alludes to is it was basically the fourth generation of this material. There's now a 5D version out there. There's now a 6D version out there. All of them with different glosses, different finishes. But again, back in 2019, this 4D was new to the marketplace. The installer had never used it before. I said, let's take a shot and see what it looks like. So this is just a review to go over what it looks like now after being on the car for 2 years and just a little bit over 30, but I guess the car's got about 33,000 miles on it now. Living in the Northeast, it's a daily driver, all types of weather. Now it is garage kept at night, but this has seen the sun, the wind, the rain, the snow. So it's taken a little bit of abuse. And I have it installed on 2 locations on the car, across the roof and then across the rear panel, rear underside of the car, I guess between the exhaust pipes. Not necessarily a rear diffuser, but to give it, again, a little bit more color or to cover up some of the white paint that's on the car. There's a lot of white on this car. So I wanted to really break up that with this carbon fiber look. So without any further ado, let's get the sunglasses on. The sun's out. We'll go check it out in the driveway. Thanks, guys. So, okay. We've made it out of the garage into the driveway now. We're going to take a closer look at what the 4D carbon fiber vinyl wrap looks like after it's been on this car for 2 years, over 30,000 miles on the vehicle. So let's take a closer look at it. So I've had the roof panel done on this car, and then also had, I guess you can call it the area between the exhaust pipes in the back, almost like looking like a rear diffuser. Not a rear diffuser by any stretch, but just to give it that look. So zoom in a little bit here for you. The sun's out nice. You can look at it next to the carbon fiber shark fin from Keys Motorsports. Check those guys out. One thing I will point out when you're doing this on a BMW is pay special attention to the corners here. This piece here can be removed. So highly recommend removing that and then tucking the vinyl underneath of it and then snapping that piece back in. So, give it a different angle in the sun. And like I said, this is the 4D carbon fiber, which is the 4th generation of this product. There is stuff out there that's listed as 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, and 6D now. So there's a couple different generations of it out there. And again, here's another look, in perspective next to a carbon fiber mirror cap. But I think this gives you real world experience on what it looks like after being on the car for 30,000 miles in 2 years. And then I'd mentioned that I had the exhaust area done. Take a closer look at that real quick. And again, that is held up very, very well. I'm happy with it. The adhesion is good. Just gives the car a little bit of a different look. Not trying to replicate an M3 or an M4 by any stretch, but it's a heck of a lot less expensive than replacing the entire roof with a carbon fiber roof. So good stuff there. If you're considering it, I highly recommend it. I'm happy with it. Satisfied customer. Hey guys, we're back in the garage now. Going to wrap up the video here with regards to the 4D carbon fiber. If you're in South Jersey, like I am, I've used 3 different shops over the years. I've had a couple different cars that all have had vinyl on them. I have my 04 Corvette Z06, which has got OEM vinyl on the car. Nothing really has been changed on that car. But I had a Mini Cooper, which I did all kinds of extensive vinyl work on, and I'll put a picture of that here. And then with this BMW. So had a lot of experience with a couple different local shops, and I recommend all 3 of them. So no matter where you're located, if you're in Berlin, the guys that worked on the BMW, that was always a good sign in Berlin, New Jersey. Ask for Sean when you go down to see him. If you're up in the Burlington County area, I got 2 up this way. One is in Medford, New Jersey, and that's Acerbo's Auto Trim and Lettering. You want to ask for Gina over at Acerbo's. And then in Hainesport, where I live, you can check out FineLines, and that's CJ over at FineLines and Tint. So check those guys out. Look in your local area. But again, this was the 4D carbon fiber vinyl wrap. So again, until the next video, thanks for tuning in, guys. Take care.